there, Rick. How are you? My name is Ashley. I'm not sure if Mary kind of filled you in a little bit, but basically, I'm doing this video just to show you how you can start maximizing your traffic online a little bit better. Ultimately, beating out your competition, taking their spot in Google, and in doing that, you'll start seeing the traffic that they're currently getting. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, including my own. So if you do have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to talk some more. And with that being said, I'm going to start on your current website. So you don't have a bad site. You have your services listed, testimonials, images. I would like to see a phone number right up at the top, as well as it would be nice to have a little form submit. They're good for conversion rates. And not only that, when it comes to having a website, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to different types of people who are going to be coming to your website. So, for instance, when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to dig and click just to see what services you offer, right? Let alone what areas you go to and if you even come to their area. So I would suggest having a locations tab or an areas we serve tab as well. And not only that, some people, they're coming to your website with the one-track mind of clicking, calling, and that's it. While other people, they don't want to have to talk on the phone. They much rather fill out a form. So being able to cater to different types of people is really, really crucial. Multiple click to call buttons, again, just making it that much easier for people. So if they do decide to scroll, they don't have to scroll all the ways back up to the top just to click your phone number to call you. But looking at your home page here, the first thing I notice is you're lacking content, which is everything I have highlighted. So it's definitely my first tip for you is to go and get some more content. Google likes to see right around 1,500 to 2,000 words. And that's of keyword-rich content. So, for instance, if I want to be found for plumbers Anchorage AK or whatever you want somebody to type in Google and your name to come up, I'm going to have that as a header. I'm going to have that somewhere in my description, and I might even save a picture as that. Now, like I said, this is what I searched for you, and these guys from the organic section, Circle Plumbing, are your competitors. Now, I'm going to show you how to beat these guys. But if we take a look at what their website looks like, it's a little bit more up-to-date, a little bit more uniform, and a little bit more to where you imagine a website to be, to with where websites have evolved to nowadays. Phone numbers everywhere, all of their services that they offer, contact us form. But the thing that they do have that Google is also looking at is all of this content. They have a lot more content than you guys, but the thing is, they're not considered an authority. And that's good for you because that means if you were to go and get that 1,500 words of content, place that on your home page, fit in some keywords that you want to be found for, you'd already be beating Circle Plumbing and Heating out as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here, I'm just going to break down Google a little bit for you. So the first thing that we see is the GMB, Google My Business. Sometimes the Google Guaranteed ads are up here. I'm not sure if you're aware of them, but I'm a personal fan of them. The conversion rate for them are pretty darn high. That's good for you because you're only getting charged for calls. And as I'm sure you're well aware, most of the time when somebody's calling, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than just filling out a form submit where they want to know more information like I was talking about earlier. But basically with the Google Guaranteed ads, Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. And that's why, the conversion rates are pretty high. So, moving on down to this area though, the GMB, Google My Business. 40% of your traffic comes from this area, and getting in this section requires having citations. So what I would do if I were you is I'd go and I'd find out all the different directories Anchorage Plumbing and Heating have themselves listed in, and I'd go and I'd list myself in those on top of like 300 more. Because look, whatever your competitors had to do, whether it's from the GMB, the organic, or any other search across Google, you guys are going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, because we want to get above them, right? So definitely go list yourselves in more directories than Anchorage Plumbing has themselves listed in. Now, as far as the last section of Google, which directly deals with your website, is the organic section. Now, getting in here requires having relevant backlinks. You don't want just any old backlink pointing at you, because it's not going to be as effective as having a relevant business from a different area, like yourself, linking back to you. So we want the most relevant backlinks, and that's for the most effectiveness. Now look, these are your competitors for this specific keyword search. But if I were to type in any other services that you offer, even in Anchorage, or let's say any other services that you offer in any other areas that you offer them, you're going to have possibly completely different competitors. So we need to beat out your competition all across Google and get you on this first page for all of the keyword phrases that you want to be found for. More times you show up on this first page of Google, all across Google, the better, because it's more potential of having more traffic come to your website, which I'm sure you're aware, more traffic equals more money. Now, moving on back down to this section, to get you in here, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect. So we come to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. Now, the overall trust flow of your site isn't too bad. I think the reason it is so quote trustworthy is because it's been around for so long. Your domain has kind of aged, which is a good thing. You know, it makes it easier to rank and whatnot. But your backlink profile is not doing so hot. You only have 317 backlinks, and out of those 317, only 175 of them are do follow, which are like the ones that actually matter. But your rating for them is what is, I considered concerning, I guess. It's not high at all. That tells me your backlinks are not strong and probably not relevant. And you are currently getting only 41 people to your site, and you are currently being found for 68 keywords, which the keywords that you are being found for, they're pretty good keywords, but you just don't have the power to these keywords to start getting some actual traffic from them. But if we look at your competitor, we can see what they have. Now, they have more backlinks than you, yes, but they're not doing too much better than you. You guys are both same for the UR, so that's not too bad. So we just need to beat them out with their backlinks. So look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the spot that they're in, then they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So I'd go and I'd get these backlinks and I'd get them pointing back at you. Now, once you beat them in content and then you beat them in backlinks, you take this spot in Google that they're currently in, and you start seeing the traffic that they're getting. You can read they're getting 895 people to their website per month. That's a per month number. And then as far as what they're being found for, 1,000 people are typing Anchorage Plumbing and Heating. And out of those 1,000, 186 of them are directly going to their site. That's a lot of traffic that you're missing out on. First off, by not ranking, but second of all, not having these keywords. Now, it's not as easy as just taking these keywords and placing them in your content. If it was that easy, everybody would do it. We need to add power to these keywords in order to get you to rank, or else you'd be ranking for the keywords that you already have, but you don't have the power to them in order to rank. Like you're on the second page, third, you know, so on and so forth. Now, if we come back here, let's say you were to land 20 out of those 186, and let's lowball it. Let's just say, you know, roughly you get $1,000 per job, which is a little bit inaccurate, but it could be, I'm low adjusting, but that's $20,000 off just one keyword and one keyword alone. Plumber Anchorage, 77 going directly to their site, 75, 55. You get the point and you get the idea. It's a lot of traffic you're missing out on. What I'd do is I'd go throughout all of your competitors, find the high volume, low KD relevant keywords, and I'd place them throughout that 1,500 words of content I was talking about. That's why we need that much content, so we're able to strategically place these keywords without being flagged. Also, if you don't have enough content, Google isn't able to decipher what your business is. Therefore, they just can't rank you accordingly. But look, that's all I have for you right now. It's great to be found by word of mouth, but we want to target the people who are new to the area, who've been working with one of your competitors for the last 10 years for whatever reason. They want a new company to work with. We want to target those people. And I had the means, the tools, and the knowledge to get you in these places. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level in order to get you here. There's a lot of business to be made, a lot of people to be helped. It's just not going to happen being on the 8th page of Google. You see what type of traffic gets you on, being on the 3rd page of Google right there, rather than, being on the 1st page of Google. And getting, that type of traffic. So it's a lot of traffic. Traffic equals money. Reach out. I'd love to talk some more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great one, Rick. Bye.